Science fiction contains societal shifts such as new form of society with different laws,
scientific discoveries such as finding a different planet,
and technological innovations, for example, the use of robots or flying cars.
The term science fiction was first used in 1851 by William Wilson in his book,
A Little Earnest Book Upon a Great Old Subject. He said science fiction in which the revealed truths of science may be given interwoven with a pleasing story in itself is a poetical and true. Well-known science fiction books include the first modern science book known as
Frankenstein by Mary Shelley.
The science fiction contains 13 subgenres. One of them is apocalyptic.
This deals with the end of the world, an aftermath of devastating events, and one of his famous works H.G. Wells wrote was War of the Worlds. Another subgenre is called First Contact.
This is where aliens and humans first come in contact. Another subgenre will be cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk is where the universe is mainly controlled by computers. A relevant example today would be The Matrix. Not all science fiction subgenres are bleak. One is called light and humorous science fiction.
This can just explain itself, and one example of this would be The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Here we will have the genre will be space opera, and this one contains an antagonist and a protagonist.
Also known as the good versus the evil.
Here we will have Darth Vader
versus Luke Skywalker. Military science fiction is mechanistic and futuristic.
It covers a range of opponents and uses high-tech weaponry. Another genre is slipstream science fiction. This could be considered mainstream fiction, where it covers anything that's popular at the moment.
And then they speculate events dealing with that mainstream fiction. Hard science fiction deals with the cold hard facts, things that are relevant and plausible within science.
Cross genre is where the plot and the main characters all have plausible science because it's all possible to happen.
And then the minor characters can have fantasy qualities. Near future science fiction deals with the present day on a different timeline.
Also with future locations in the next few decades. Time travel revolves around going to a different time period.
And one of H.G. Wells' famous works is called The Time Machine.
Time travel includes going into the future
and then going back into the past. Another attribute that science fiction books can have is having their characters have superpowers.
Books have been published since the discovery of science fiction. Some popular ones would be The Time Machine by H.G. Wells,
The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy by Douglas Adams,
The War of the Worlds by H.G. Wells,
Jurassic Park by Michael Crichton,
The Giver by Lois Lowry,
The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins,
and Divergent by Veronica Roth.